What's good, everybody? It's your boy, O'Shea Duke Jackson, back at it again with another episode of the Celebrity Junk. Guys, I want to talk about this whole situation with Meg Thee Stallion and what's been going on here with this Saturday Night Live performance. Now, as we know, Daniel Cameron is the Attorney General of the state of Kentucky. He has come under a lot of controversy from the Breonna Taylor investigation and not trying to charge the police officers. But at the same time, she performed on Saturday Night Live this song called Savage, right? And if you look at the background, there are images that says Daniel Cameron is no different than the sellout Negroes that sold our people into slavery. I find that very interesting as you're getting ready to perform a song called Savage, in which you talk about how you are a savage and calling yourself the B word and other things that you refer to yourself in a negative connotation. And if Daniel Cameron is no different than the sellout Negroes that sell our people into slavery, and let me buy that argument, how do you explain your relationships with people like Tory Lane or Moneybagg Yo or Future? Because the mental slavery that those people produce, such as yourself, Cardi B, you're no different than Daniel Cameron that keeps our people in mental slavery. Because see, selling out people just because, you take a stance like he does, and which I agree, Daniel Cameron is definitely, for the greater society. He has no real ties to the black community like that. But what you promote is even worse than what he does. At least he's honest. Daniel Cameron, what I like about him, he's honest about who he is. Got a white wife, Trump supporter, Republican. He's straightforward. The same thing I can say about Brandon Tatum. He's straightforward. He not trying to hide anything. He lets you know where he stands. And I actually got respect for people like that. ABL, Kenneth Owens, they're not trying to hide anything. Okay? And this is what I have respect. People ask you, well, how do you like Brandon Tatum? How do you like ABL? Because they're being themselves. They really have these positions. I disagree with them, some of them about the black community, but they are really have these positions and they stand on it. I can respect that. That's why Brandon Tatum will always have my Patreon, so is ABL. But Meg Thee Stallion, I don't like people like you who you pretend to love black people and you portray the image that keeps our people in the slavery. Because you promote the worst of our people. You promote the worst stereotypes about our women. You promote the worst about our community. And your job is to influence our people to be in that same slavery, to stay there. And you're selling our people out every day. Much more so than Daniel Cameron. And you have the nerve to talk about him. How dare you? Do you know how many young women sit back and listen to you and want to be like you as you're sitting there on your live stream, twerking, thotting it up? As you're sitting there talking about yourself and the negative, profane ways that you do, and you have the nerve to want to call this guy out, what moral compass are you operating from? On what moral ground do you have any opportunity to talk about him when you have never looked at yourself? Who do you think you are? You work for the same people that keep our people behind. And I know, technically, I would assume that Meg Thee Stallion is a Democrat. Do you know what the Democrats did? If you want to toe that line, they are the people that sold blacks into slavery. Let me talk about this. You had this message about racism. Day music, we need to protect our black women and love our black women, because at the end of the day, we need our black women. We need to protect our black men instead of our black men. At the end of the day, we're tired of seeing hashtags of our black men. Well, do you know what? If you want to protect your black women, why don't you portray them as somebody that needs to be protected? I agree with you. Black women do need protection. But how can they be protection? How can they be protected when you offer up an image that presents a woman that don't deserve a protection from certain people? I'm sorry, when you look at Meg Thee Stallion and how she acts and the women emulate you, I'm sorry, a lot of people in America will say, we can't take them serious. A lot of young black men who want to become wives or husbands or whatever, they will say, what's the use in marrying somebody like her? All I need to do is pump and dump her. She not worth me giving a ring to. She not worth me loving. She not worth me being with. All you do is exacerbate the fact that women shouldn't even get protection the way that you act. Women can't get married and start families by the portrayal that Meg Thee Stallion gives. All you do is make it worse for our people. And you can't talk about racism when you portray racist stereotypes. You know, look at these chicks. If we look at this video here, these screenshots. Red hair, booty shorts. This is a stereotype that sisters are easy. A stereotype that women are bootylicious. They are sex objects. You're portraying this. Then you want somebody to take you serious about racism? Who? Where? Are you serious? I mean, if you look at Daniel Cameron, you can call him whatever you want to call him. I'll tell you what, he don't portray himself in a negative stereotype. He don't portray himself like a buffoon. At least he portrays himself as somebody that should be taken serious. At least he does get taken serious. You don't get taken serious. Who takes you serious? You know who takes Meg Thee Stallion serious? Nobody. And you even deal with people who don't take you serious. Isn't that interesting? But then you have the nerve to want to call somebody out. How? Where? Why? And you know what? This is why certain people need to check their lifestyle before they comment. And before you want to call somebody else a sellout, you better really look at yourself and see if you're not talking about your own self. And guys, it's your boy, O'Shea Duke Jackson, back at it again with another episode of The Celebrity Junk. Subscribe, hit the bell. I really appreciate you for all that you do. Check me out at the Black Men Are Perfect t-shirts. First comment to the top. Check me out on Patreon. I really thank you guys for all that you're doing. Check out the Negro Manosphere poll. Guys, I really appreciate you for all that you do. As you know, the buffoonery remain at an all-time high. I'm out.